speaking of Tennessee, their former head coach, Bruce Pearl, was hired yesterday by the Auburn Tigers. Now, Bruce Pearl was fired from Tennessee. He was caught by NCAA investigators lying to them, covering up a barbecue, essentially, where recruits were there. They weren't supposed to be, but the cover-up's always worse than the crime. He's still operating under a show cause penalty, so he cannot go out on the road and recruit, even though he's now the head coach of the Auburn Tigers. So how long do you think it will take Bruce Pearl to get this Auburn team, which quite frankly has been mediocre since the early 2000s, back to prominence?
I think it's a really tough task for him. I mean, Auburn, ever since Charles Barkley left, was never known as a basketball power. You know, in the mid 90s, they had a little bit of run, but it's tough to win. You know, it's football, and then spring football at Auburn. So
Yep.
Basketball is not a huge priority. Ironically, the NCAA investigator who really nailed Bruce Pearl is now the compliance director at Auburn. So he's not going to be able to cheat. We know that. I think he infuses a lot of energy and enthusiasm into the program, but I don't see him winning there anytime soon. It certainly sends a shiver to the rest of the SEC. He's a good recruiter. Conzo Martin at Tennessee is probably the one who might be the most affected because he still has ties in Tennessee. But I think it's going to be 2, 3, 4 years before Bruce Pearl is really going to be able to win consistently there.
One thing Pearl has going for him is his charismatic personality. Remember when he was at Tennessee with Pat Summitt and the cheerleading?
He's the carnival barker.
He's a carnival barker.
He's always screaming about something.
Yeah. So and when he was at Tennessee, Tennessee has probably a better basketball tradition than Auburn, but maybe somewhat of a similar situation where he comes into a football-heavy school and does some. But I think his kind of shtick will work in his favor.
Did you see him getting off the plane yesterday? Already screaming, War Eagle. Turn it down a couple notches. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this clip from our daily live show, SI Now. You can find a link to the complete episode in the description box below. And while you're there, make sure to subscribe to Sports Illustrated's YouTube channel. Remember, you can watch SI Now Monday through Friday live at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, only on SI.com. We'll see you there.